Mark Essick here, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 chords every beginner guitar player should learn. I was just playing them right there. It was a G, a C add 9, and a D. We're going to go over that in just a little bit. But the reason why it's so important is that they represent the 1, 4, 5 in the key of G, and it's the open position of the G where you don't have to switch around your pinky and ring fingers too much to get to those 3 chords. So it makes it really easy to play. It sounds great, and you're just going to see it in a lot of different music, in the radio, classic rock. You're going to see it everywhere. So I wanted to show you that today and get you started playing guitar. So the first chord we're going to start with is the G chord. Now to make a G chord, you take your pinky and you put it on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Then you take your ring finger, put it on the B string at the 3rd fret. Take your 1st finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then take your 3rd finger, put it on the top string, low E, at the 3rd fret. Make sure everything rings really nice. And you're going to be wanting using your fingertips. You can kind of see where the lines are on my fingertips of where I'm playing. That helps me. And then also you want to remember to have your fingers hooked or arched. And the reason you do that is because when you're playing, like say for instance this D string right here, if this finger right here, the 1st finger, was flat, you would get a dud sound. And the way to avoid that is to keep your fingers arched. So you can see how I kind of roll my wrist down here, kind of push the wrist out, and it gives me that nice round shape there to give me nice clean notes. Now the second chord we're going to do is the C add 9, which is the same as the G except for this finger and this finger, the first 2 fingers, move down 1 position. These 2 down here stay the same, but from the G on the top, low E and the A, we're going to move the same position to the 3rd fret of the A string, and our 1st finger is going to go here on the D string, the 2nd fret. So that's our C add 9, and for a C add 9 you want to strum from the A string down because if you hit the E it'll make it kind of sound muddy. You technically can hit the E if you want, if that's the sound you're going for. But generally speaking, the root is here and you want to strum from there down. So now we have a G and we have a C add 9, which are 2 really nice chords, and if you just want to play around with those, that's totally fine too. Now our last chord is the D chord. Now to get to the D chord from the C add 9, we're going to lift up all our fingers except for our ring finger. Our ring finger is going to be the anchor and the common finger for all 3 of these chords. So from here we're going to take our middle finger, put it on the high E on the 2nd fret, and then take our 1st finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the G string. And that's our D chord. For a D chord you strum from the D string, the 4th string, down. So a little recap: we have a G, we have a C add 9, and then we have a D. Now you can pick them. You can strum. Now that you have your fingers around the G chord, the C add 9, and the D, There's a lot of different ways that you can play those chords to make them sound great, come up with songs for your own, or figure out other songs that use those chords. A real simple way is just to strum, just down strums. Remember, go real slow, be nice and even with your picking cross, and then make sure each note rings really nicely. And I always like to give it a check when I'm learning a new chord and make sure I'm not flubbing any of my fingers down here and hitting any dead sounds like that. We want them to be really nice and clean and ringing out. So you can strum. If you're a little bit more comfortable with strumming, you can try a pattern that goes down, down, up, down, down, up. You can try stuff like that. You can pick through it if you want. There's pretty much no wrong way to do it as long as you're doing it cleanly, you're doing it in time, and you're having fun. So have fun with that lesson. Just enjoy those 3 chords. My name is Mark. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.